Hey guys, Restarting here. Before I get to today's main video, I'm going to do the Yokai-Day video. Um, Unfortunately, I did not get to go to the movie event this weekend. Really would have loved to see that. Um, but I'm sure it'll be up somewhere soon. And yeah, so that's something to look forward to at least. Uh, First things first, the app has updated, so I have the QR codes for you now. Um, Before getting into that, I've actually been holding on to this for a bit. It's the transforming Jibanyan to Banyan figure, and I've got to say, this thing is very cleverly designed. It's such a simple transformation, but it just works so well. I mean, first things first, you just open up his head here, and you've got Banyan's head right there. Flip these around. Just rest in the back there. I really love that he just keeps the same face marking. It's the same exact molding for both, so it's literally just take off the Jibanyan part and it's suddenly Banyan there. You flip around his little legs. And this is the part that actually gave me some trouble. You lift up the belly band, you then pull this down, put the belly band back into place, then the shirt folds over top. Next to my personal favorite part of this, got the pompadour out there. And where did I put them? They were right here. There they are. What would Banyan be without his glasses? So yeah, it's a very well done Banyan figure. Like the Koma-san one, if you look at it from the back, it's a bit awkward. More so than Koma-san, due to the fact that Koma-san has the backpack to hide. You don't really get that with Banyan. So you just kind of have his shed skin there. My one disappointment with this is there's no place to put the glasses when he's in Jibanyan mode. For Koma-san, you could at least put the whisk cream cone into the pouch. Of course, that also came with a medal, and it's the standard "I'm busy right now" sound effect. So yeah, let's just show the QR codes off. Hopefully the lighting is just right. I have no idea if it is or not. When I first set this up, I actually blinded myself with the camera. Yeah. Alright, so here's the Jibanyan QR code. If I can get myself to stop wobbling. I've been wondering if using the scanner might work for these better, but I don't know. I'm going to be back in a minute. I just realized I forgot a medal. Okay, I'm back. Like I mentioned earlier, the app can now scan the QR codes, the Yokai Land app, that is. So here's, I think this one's Tigapa. some reason that one's getting really reflected. My fingers, of course, right over the thing too. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to try to experiment with different ways to get these QR codes up to you guys. Got Boy Clops here. Because I know the video isn't the best way of doing it, but I don't really have a good way of getting the images up. I could try the 3DS camera, but that would have to delay till the Pokemon Bank update in December, because it warns you about removing the SD card at all for the Virtual Console Pokemon games. Speaking of Pokemon, though, I failed my Nuzlocke, but because it was a full party wipeout fail, I decided to continue on a route lock, and I got my first non-chain shiny, a Stunky. Using the first thing you get on a route is actually pretty interesting because it makes me use Pokemon that I never would have thought to use before, and turns out I really like the Stunky line. Only one weakness, strong against fairy types, strong against ghosts. Okay, this one is Swelton. So yeah, just pretty neat. I need to get back to Yokai Watch because I need to get this week's criminal captured. Alright, Demuncher is up. Also, does anyone know how to win those bike races on Yokai Watch 2? Because I have not figured them out. The one that's required for the story, I beat easily. Now I can't do any of them. I can get above 4th place usually, but you need 1st place for the quests. Alright, I have Balminos up. I really do want to complete Master Nyada's quests, but I've got to be able to beat Bike Race, and I cannot do it. Maybe I'll check the Reddit. We have Come On, Come On. Again, sorry for shaky. I'm going to look into different ways of doing this. Cannot remember this one's name, but the black of one of the Oni brothers. It does look like we're getting the 3rd version for 2 as well, so that's something to look forward to. Being able to actually get those wicked yokai. We have the Knight medal, which apparently I'm one of the few people who actually got the correct medal in the box. And finally, we have the Jibanyan that came with the watch. Now, the YO-KAIDAY stuff is done. There is something else I want to show off. Thanks to my mom for getting this, and it was expensive because for some reason it never made it to retail stores. I believe this is something that's only happened once in the past for this series. The Titano Charge Megazord. For size comparison, here is the standard Dino Charge Megazord. So they're about the same height. Which really just shows how impressive the engineering is on this thing. Of course, it turns into a Titanosaur. So, simple transformation. First, take the staff apart. Take off the head and push down the faceplate. Then you want to rotate these legs down, the legs down, and you do want to make sure they're in that direction. Actually, probably should have done this first. Rotate the arms. I put that backwards. It should be this direction. And rotate them down, back. Then you open this up. So the engineer is really impressive because this actually becomes a huge sword. The top of the staff becomes the tail. Now we take this part and attach it to the front of the staff here. So you can see there is a little shape that will go into. You might need to move the legs down a bit when you're doing this, and then there you go. There's the Titanosaur. For comparison, this thing is the length of the Plesiosaur. Now, of course, it is a Dino Charge Megazord, and that means that it has a feature with the charger. This is, of course, number 10, the Titano Charger, and so this one's gimmick, you pull down the mouth, which, of course, that's how you do it for all of them. Put in the charger. You get a charger cannon that pops out of the front. Of course, there is another thing that this can do, and that is combined with the Dino Charge Megazord. So to do that, it actually shows doing it from the Megazord mode, but it doesn't matter, you can do it from either one, and I'm actually going to do it from this mode just for one specific purpose. So first I'm going to take off the head here. You want to take off all of the limbs, and they are all Zord builder ports, so you actually get some pretty neat customization options, and it means it's one of the few that can actually work with the claw sword's legs. Make sure you take the tail off. Now this part will close. Since there's no actual place to put the battery, what I've been doing is putting it just in a little nudge spot here and just closing it up. Take the helmet off of the Megazord. Like Plesio Charge, the helmet stores in the neck. Unlike the Plesio Charge, this one can be removed without breaking the helmet. So it actually just stores right here. And pulls out easy, no worries about breaking it. Want to take this off here. And take this black part out. So the front of the Zord's legs actually have the little little peg pieces like the sled pieces on the Plesio Zord, and that does mean, of course, that you can put this on the Plesio Zord, so there's another combination for you right there. But they're meant to go on the bottom of the T-Rex feet. Let's get that other one down there, and this thing does have horrible balance at this point, even with the front heel. So that little black piece we took off earlier is the new helmet. And the yellow piece is the chest plate that just fits on right there. See, this alone would already make a cool combination. But again, there's balance issues, and it's not the complete combination. You also take the yoke part and you finally end up actually using the folded piece or something other than the T-Rex tail. My T-Rex has been transformed so often that his legs don't always like to stay the way they're supposed to. So that slides down the back of the black helmet piece there. It's funny, actually playing with it, I realized what the mech is actually based off of in the Japanese, and I will get to that once I've finished with it. Alright, so we have the front legs on the bottom, so the back legs you actually attach to the top of the staff part. It is in this direction, though I can't remember if it's even possible to do it yeah, it has to be that direction. It's not possible to do it the other way. You take the front of the Titano, take the top part of the Titano's head off. You place it on here, and you want to place it on the side so that it's facing the same way it would be facing in the Megazord mode, just without the mask part down. And then this attaches to, well, attaches just under the crotch, basically. And then this is how you actually get the thing to balance. Because you attach it to those 4 ports on the back, like you would the Terra Charge Zord. So these act as extra balance for it. You already see this thing's getting pretty hefty. It doesn't get much bigger, but it gets hefty. Just due to all the weight that's on it. And we are still not done. Where are you? So I have the Terra Charge Pararaptor formation here. We're going to be taking these off and turning it just into the Terra Charge Megazord. For record, there is a reason why I had the spikes attached as spikes and not as the sword like you normally would. So first, we're going to take the Raptor and we're going to attach it to that shoulder peg that so far has only been used for the non-canon Ammonite Zord. Just attach on the shoulder like that, you get a nice gun there. Take the Raptor and we want to close the tail. We are then going to attach it to the Titano staff. We'll take this piece here. Sorry, you can't see it from your direction. You're going to take this piece, fold it out. And this is actually the main issue for the balance on the back. You get the staff there. Also, I need 3 hands to be able to actually show this off. It is really impressive. It is going to be expensive to get. For some reason, most likely due to all the recolored Zords, it never came out in retail, at least not in the US. And for the sake of comparison, it ends up being about a head taller than the Plesio Megazord. You can also make a cannon weapon out of the part of the back, but I don't like doing that because, again, this thing has terrible balance. Also, you have to take off the Raptor Sword. I'd rather have all of them connected than not. Of course, due to the way the molds work, you can also combine with the Black Rexy or the Spinozord. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of combinations you can make. I think all the Zord Builder ports are still free. Yeah, all the Zord Builder ports are still free from the body, so you can even attach stuff back there if you wanted to. I'm still trying to figure out a way that I can combine all 11 Zords together. I'm not counting Black Rexy because that's a special case. I need to catch up on Power Rangers, actually. I'm behind. Anyways, I just wanted to show this off because it is really cool. It took forever to get, and of course, the Ninja Steel Megazord will be coming out probably the end of this month, actually. So yeah, really cool. Definitely like it. Can't really see because of my camera, but you've got all of the dinosaurs from the batteries or geodentry or charger or whatever you want to call them uh, on the plate there. And it's really good artwork of it too. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I realized that the design was probably based off a Shinto priest with the big hat and the staff. And then, of course, it has a random gun on its shoulder because this is Super Sentai Power Rangers. Of course it does. Anyways, that's all for this video. I will be recording the actual Halloween video later today. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this, please give a like, subscribe to the channel already, and I will see you guys next time, and have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys!